Listen, I try my best to be respectful to almost any situation I talk about. I may not say it the way you want me to say it, but I do try my best. This is one of those situations that I'm going to call out 100% just because I just finished making videos about the dumb girl who was claiming she was kidnapped, all because she didn't want to quarantine in a hotel for 14 extra days because she caught the Rona. I'm seeing a transgender woman scamming people with this fake kidnapping, I'm in danger story just so that she could get traction on her GoFundMe. And I could sit here for literal hours and just bash this person and call them a scummy human being and just say how they're just the worst type of human being for fucking with people's emotions and sitting here and having people worried about them while they're just sitting somewhere not bothered. But I really can't stomach it anymore because I'm just tired of people feeding into these situations 100%. And if you're mad at me for saying that, before you comment how I'm transphobic, listen to what the fuck I'm saying. If you see a situation and you don't have all the evidence, it's okay to wait it out. You can still support it, but not put all your chips into one fucking basket, because you will end up looking like the dumbasses who are on social media right now trying to make excuses for somebody who just scammed people out of money. And for all the people that's gonna sit there and say, oh yes, she scammed and transgenders are nothing but evil people, fuck you, because there are actual people who get discriminated and shit on because of who they are, and there are actual people who get fucked up because of who they are, and that's not okay. And if you're going to sit there and justify that, you're a piece of shit, and I need you to leave this channel immediately. I don't understand for the life of me why somebody would do it. I've always thought that people were just stupid and desperate, but now I'm feeling like people really need money and don't want to work. How can somebody actually find it in their heart to trick people and make them think that they have been kidnapped or beaten or whatever the fuck Sai was talking about in that fake ass video? How can you really stomach it? And then when you get caught and exposed by your fucking sister.
You are so mean on here. Like, I'm truly... Okay, this is embarrassing because I do not cry on social media, but it's just so overwhelming because people are saying I'm lying and saying I'm transphobic, and none of those things are true. I'm not transphobic, and I'm not lying about the situation. I did not want to say anything at all. I want to keep my mouth shut. I have never even told people besides my close friends that me and Sai were siblings. Nobody knows that me and Sai were siblings. The only reason why I said anything is because it was getting way too out of hand. People sitting here, people was already catching on anyway. People was already saying like, oh, she's scamming and stuff like that. So I just had to make it clear that she has scammed before. And she would go to lengths to get money like this. She's stolen. She's done stuff like this. Like, I do love my sister. I really do. But it's the truth. Like, I'm not lying at all. Y'all sitting here, oh, violently transphobic, and didn't Sai say this and that? I said Sai was a pathological liar. If y'all didn't listen, I said that. She lies a lot. Like, nobody in this family is violently transphobic. No one. That's one thing. No one is violently transphobic. Am I about to sit here and act like people in my family haven't said homophobic or transphobic things? Yes, they have, and I'm not about to lie about it. But no one is violently transphobic. My mother is not violently transphobic at all. Never cut my sister off. It would not do that. Like, my siblings are not violently transphobic. Like, yeah, they might not agree with that lifestyle, but that's not true. Violently transphobic and homophobic, it's not true. And I'm definitely not that at all. Like, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, this don't make sense, but I'm just so overwhelmed right now. Because y'all are just saying stuff that's off the wall and just y'all don't know Sai. I know Sai. That's my sister. I grew up with the girl. I said that.
You sit there and say, oh, I don't owe people an explanation. No, it was just my hysteria. You lied, you got caught, and now you can't handle the fact that people are about to request refunds, and that GoFundMe you have is about to be from 50,000 to fucking 0. So I'm sitting here editing this video and I'm seeing something that was just brought to my attention. Apparently, she was already pushing her GoFundMes on random Twitter posts. So she was actively trying to get people to see her GoFundMe by any means necessary. Furthermore, she had 2 more GoFundMes where she was sitting there and getting thousands of dollars from people. So yeah, chick is a scammer. She should not be believed whatsoever. And she's just a complete and utter joke. I have absolutely no sympathy for this human being. I have no sympathy for this human being in this situation. And I need to make that clear just in case somebody's watching this and they're saying, oh, he doesn't worry about victims who suffer from things and he doesn't protect black women. I don't want to hear that bullshit, because I do. I'm just somebody who would really like to see more evidence for something before I sink my teeth into something, just so I don't look like the dumbass who is supporting something that was a scam. That's what I want to fucking do. That's how I've always operated. I don't care how any of you fucking feel, because this was a scam and this needs to be called out. Because if it's not called out, if it's not addressed, you know what happens? More people do it. More people think that they can get away with it, and more people become excited about the fact that they can trick people and use these real situations and make money off of them. This shit needs to be addressed. What else needs to be addressed? The fact that actual people are in these situations, and it's not just transgenders. It's gays, it's lesbians, it's anyone who faces discrimination to a horrible extent. There are individuals. Jesse Smollett, the dumb bitch who did the thing with Jamaica, this dumb idiot. We have situations where people are actively taking away from real situations just because they want attention all on them, and that is fucking scummy. And if you're gonna sit there and tell me, oh, but we must always be cautious, I'm with you. We must always be cautious. We must not be donating our money because we don't know how to function emotionally. We must look for evidence towards every situation if there is no evidence to prove it 100% true. And I want to end this video with this big ass rant and how people are stupid and how people are always so emotional. But it's just, fuck, you people always get your emotions played with. And I'm sorry to see that happen to y'all. The only thing I can really sit here and say is pay the fuck attention. And I wish, I hope the next time this happens, the next time we see this big media swirl around something, we just carefully look at something. I'm not saying doubt it 100%. I'm not saying, oh, make fun of that person because they're ugly or some weird shit or some weird fetish that y'all have with bullying people. I'm saying look at it, and if something is fishy, call it out. If something's not adding up, call it out. If you're asking legitimate questions like someone was doing on Twitter and you have a bunch of people swarming them saying, you're transphobic, you don't believe trans black women, how about we all just ask the same question if it's legitimate, so that the next time this happens, we don't just throw our money at a situation and hope it all goes away. We instead find out the fucking truth. Okay? We good? We understand? Because I'm tired of talking about shit like this. I'm tired of bringing this up, but I know I'm going to bring it up again. I know I'm going to talk about another one of these people who's money hungry or clout hungry and is that desperate because they don't want to work. They don't want to put forth their best effort into being a real, genuine human being. So instead, they're going to go on social media and be a piece of shit. I'm done. Please stop believing shit like this 100%. Be skeptical. It's okay. You're not a Trump supporter. You're not racist. You're not hateful because you're skeptical. You are wanting the truth. Don't let nobody bully you into thinking otherwise. Goodbye.